day 2 on the Kia. That's us just in, 2:45. Had to do a wee hospital trip this morning for the partner. So all good there. So now we're coming to work, I'm going to get cracked on, I'm going to work a little bit later. Try and get the right tackled into this. Managed to get the car here till, supposed to go away tomorrow evening. As I said, it's going to go away Thursday morning, which gives us a night basically to get it finished off. Right on it, we've got a nice delivery from Tom at Autobead, heavy dirt. Can't emphasise how much I love this stuff. As a pre-wash, it's second to none, better than any citrus I've ever used, any APC I've ever used. This stuff just knocks everything out of the park. We've got the brand new metal waxer tray, and then we've got the 2-year paint coating and a 1-year alloy. Nice fast delivery from Tom, as always. Ordered that Monday, and it's Tuesday. Yeah, Monday morning, put the order in, got dispatched yesterday, Tuesday with UPS. So I'll take you around the now and show you a bit of the car. I'll just show you the front section. It's a lot of work. Had a brief look at the car on quotation when they were booking it in. But when you expect a 21 plate car, fair enough, it's got over, well, it's just hit 1,000 miles. They've had it a few weeks. I'm not sure, but this might have been a demonstrator. That's what I'm thinking. But look at that. So the whole car, just like this. So as you can see, there is an awful lot of swirls. And then you can see here, I don't know if you can see it. Grab my torch. So let's see if we can show you here. So if you see here, right, try and show you. You can see all the swirls. But when I turn that light off and I look, there's lots of lines coming like at angles. So that suggests to me that there's been a brush going over the top of it. So that's the bonnet, and the whole car's like that. There's a bit of etching, like bird dropping etching, bit there. There is some deeper scratches on the way round. This one. Let's see what we can do with that. You can see how swirly it is and how scratched it is. There's some more deeper scratches here on the back passenger door. The wheels are pretty heavily swelled up. Oh. This is meant to be like gloss black wheels, so you can see all the swirl marks in them. Side trim, high gloss trim, really swelled. So I've got all this to get rid of. I'm hoping though, one pass with a microfiber will remove the majority of this, like 90% of all the swirls anyway. So it is in for a minor 2-stage. Well, the customer booked the car, didn't go with this single stage part, as we knew there'd be some marks on it coming from a dealership, dark colour. It was a 2-stage. I can't believe how bad that is for a 1,000-mile car. I was going to have a discussion with the customer when they picked this up about correct washing procedure, etc., washing technique, etc., product to use, or to suggest we maintain it, which is probably the better option. It is now a gentleman's car. So I'm going to get the bonnet pop, get some masking up done, a couple of test spots. We've got pad and polish combo we're going to use, and then I'll get back to you and we'll get cracked on with the bonnet and the rest of the car. Speak to you soon. So we've basically done half the bonnet. I'll show you the now what it's looking like. So as you can see, this is what it looked like that came in, and this is what results we're getting. This is cut. This section from about here done is cut and refined. Look, a very nice, glossy, good clarity. It's actually cleared, I'd say 95% of all the defects. So what we've done is, nice Kawasaki there. 5 passes with Resurrection heavy cut on a Moore, one of these. More microfiber pad. That's cutting away all of it. You could get away with not refining it, but there's a couple of little marks it's leaving. Slightly different dull bits, some hazy bits. Just where the polishes have been a little bit more aggressive in certain areas. So then we've refined it using another Moore pad. This is the heavy cut pad. It's quite soft, but it's got quite large, the foam in it's got larger holes than a regular one. And we've used that with medium cut. Autobead's new medium cut, and that has finished it off perfectly. So this bit's all cut and refined. So now we know exactly polishes we're using. Fucking hell, mate. Lorry just rocks up, flies around the corner. So we're using nice heavy cutting polish. It's clearing away all the scratches and swirls. We're then refining that to give it nice and glossy and a nice even finish across the whole body. Still got this strip here to do. Do this with a wee 1-inch. Probably do that bit there with a 1-inch. And I need to come along this. The top of the bonnet actually flattens out. So I'm just going to run the 1-inch along there because you can probably see. Try and show you. It's actually missed. There's a couple of wee swirls in that along the top, which the larger pads aren't hitting because it's a different angle. So that's the plan. We will crack on with that now. Show you some footage of us polishing the hood, bonnet, depending on where you're from. Any problems we come into, I'll show you. There's a bit of a deeper scratch here that might take a couple of passes. Obviously some more 1-inch work to do, so we'll just crack on and get this bonnet done. I started on this side with a 5-inch. Head's all over the place today. So I was talking a minute ago at the other side how to run along this top edge with a 1-inch, because obviously it's not sitting flush, so it's not cutting. So if you look here where the polish is, you can just see. So it's came up here, missed this edge, missed this bit here, missed here. Miss this bit, miss all along here, more along here. That's because the pad. Oh, I forgot the polisher. Swap hands with the camera. That's because when you put the pad like that, you can see the fibres from the microfiber pad are just glazing. You really need to sit it like that. But if you sit it like that, you're going to put a lot of pressure onto this edge here and the little edge here where it curves over and flattens out, so that will more risk at burning through. So that's why I wouldn't recommend doing that, to where polish like this comes in handy. Little 1 inch, I think it's a 1/2 inch actually. Boom, straight on top. No pressure. Let the polisher do the work. The microfibers cut through all the swirls. You put pressure on here, guarantee that'll burn through in a couple of seconds. So that's the end of day 2. It's 8 o'clock. About 6 hours polishing. Bonnet's done, front bumper's done. So that'll do for today, and I'll see you all in the morning. Ten out of 10 for the packaging, boys. So we got SB3 Destroy. So this is a water sport, fast acting, water sport and calcium remover professional strength. Got some water spots I need to try and tackle on one of the previous cars that were in for our coating. On the trim wasn't coated and it was left out in the rain, and it's left some rather nasty watermarks, so we'll give that a try because that was highly recommended. So big thank you to SB3, thank you for the freebies. Decent trigger as well. Right, the big one. I know what this is. I ordered this. So this came from County Detailing. I ordered this at 3 o'clock yesterday, and the DHL man was at my door at 5 to 9. So I cannot fault them for delivery service. It's well packaged again, as always. See what we've got. I know what it is. What they are. So I'm actually quite excited for these to come. IK sprayers. Upgrading from the standard sprayers. Invoice. Oh, and another packet of Haribo. Fantastic. 1, 2, 3. Sprayer. 3, 4, 5, 6, which is what I ordered. Sprayers. Top up on Rebound Tire Cleaner. Autogans Hoops Wheel Shampoo. And I've got some Iron Fallout Gel. Is that the right one? Yeah, Fallout Gel. Yeah. So I'm going to give that a try. Just a few chemicals, but the main order was for the new sprayers. They're very nice. And these ones come with a nice product ID label, quite like that. If you just write on there what it contains, and slide it through like that. Very nice. So what I'm going to do now, this stuff away, auto bid stuff away. I'm going to fill these up and put them up nicely. Probably get a wee picture. I actually quite like them. Quite sad, I know, but I like them. So, do that and we'll get cracked on with the Kia. that's this side totally complete. Bonnet, wing, bumper, driver's door, passenger, rear quarter. We're just moving on the back bumper the new, but looking like a completely different car to what arrived yesterday, or Monday, should I say. Gonna get cracked on with the back bumper, pulling open the doors to do the back bumper. I think I'm gonna spin the car around, then start on the other side, just to give myself more room. So then moving everything to the other side, just makes life easier. But yeah, looking stunning. Kia's all polished now, she just needs refined. Show you it. Right, so just needs refined. The plan was to use auto bead medium cut, but I think I want something with a little bit more oomph. So I think I'm gonna go one and only final cut. I'll go 2, so I'm gonna use that. Like I say, we're gonna refine now. Just gonna go with the old and trusted final cut since we're running a little bit behind. So medium pad all over the car, hit every panel. It's just gonna clear it all up. I'll show you some bits what I mean. Try to show you if you can see it. There you go. You can see the lines running up the side here. That's where I've had to cut a little bit harder to get rid of all the swirls and scratches. So now when you get your refining compound on your foam pad, that will clear all that. I'll make it a nice high gloss finish, and you won't have any of that marring. That's running all the way up the side, so you can see. So I'll show you that now. There you go. Then once I've done it, I'll come back and I'll show you it again. So that's the refining all done. I said I'd come back and show you this part. There you go. Lovely. All that hazed area is now all gone away. All makes a nice lovely colour. Show you the rest of the car. Zoom out a bit. Bing! So up next, remove masking tape with a panel cleaner. I normally use U-Pol, so it's like a degreaser sort of thing. So what we're looking to do is make sure there's no excess polish still on the panel, because that'll contaminate the ceramic will bond to the paint as well if there's polymers, etc. still on the paint. So this is Infinity Wax Synergy Prep. This is a brand new, came out last week. Panel wipe, tested it on a few bits, but I'm first time doing the whole car. Just get the pad in the bag. A couple of sprays, and a few sprays on the panel. And just work it in. So that's going to strip any remaining polishes, oils. So I wear gloves, there's no oils from my fingers. Contaminating the panel now. So now just flip that over. Nice dry bit. There we go. So now we know this panel is totally clean. There's no oils, there's polish residue left. That's all gone. So now we'll just crack on and get done around with the rest of the car. So, looking very nice, very glossy. Brought the colour right back, a decent polish. So, polish the wheels with Cartec 9000. And then the wheel nuts, we used a rotary polisher with a foam pad, and we used Auto Beads brand new metal polish. First time using it, top notch, very good, best stuff I've used, and will be my go-to from now on. So now we need to get the paintwork coated, and for that we will be using. So for the paintwork, we will be using 2-year paint coating from Auto Bead, brand new. So this is my first time using this coating. Pop that away. So this is my first time using this coating. Excuse the rubbish. There's my dinner. This is a 2-year coating. 30 mils again. Use a lot of the 1 year. And this is a 2-year. 2 years exactly the same as a 1 year, except from on steroids. So it's more stronger, better gloss, better water behaviour, etc. Get the certificate. Some of the suede applicators, and you get the wee sticker too on the window. So I'm gonna get that all applied now. I'll start with the bonnet, roof, and work my way around. So I think it'll look very nice once it's done. So I'll get that done, and then we'll get the glass cleaned and glass coated.
I will run, I will climb, I will soar. I'm undefeated, oh. Jumping out of my skin, pull the cord. Yeah, I believe it. Oh, the past is everything we were. Don't make us who we are. So I'll dream until I make it real, and all I see is stars. It's not until you fall that you fly. When your dreams come alive, you're unstoppable. Take a shot, chase the sun, find the beautiful. We will glow in the dark, turning dust to gold, and we'll dream impossible. Possible. And we'll dream impossible. I will chase, I will reach, I will fly until I'm breaking out my cage like a bird in the night. I know I'm changing into something big, better than before. And if it takes 1,000 lives, then it's worth fighting for. It's not until you fall that you fly. When your dreams come alive, you're unstoppable. Take a shot, chase the sun, find the beautiful. We will go in the dark, turning dust to gold, and we'll dream impossible. Impossible. From the bottom to the top, we're sparking wild fast. Never quit and never stop the rest of our lives. From the bottom to the top, we're sparking wild fast. Never quit and never stop. It's not until you fall that you